Filthy wretches! Filthy dog men, dog women of San Francisco, this is Odorous Urungus, lead singer of GWAR, telling you that you're doing something naughty now!
Good evening, the headlines from News from Southeast. The Clapham rail crash, no charges are to be brought. The pub protection racket, East End villains jailed. And GWAR, the American rockers not wanted in London.
Join us this week for Dr. Gruesome's Movie Morgue. We'll be watching Plan 9 from Outer Space and have special musical numbers from our guests GWAR. That's Friday at midnight on WRLH, Channel 35.
In the middle of our 5-part series this week called Rock on the Wild Side. And today we're going to meet a band that's been described by their manager as a cross between Kiss, the Rocky Horror Picture Show, the World Wrestling Foundation, and The Simpsons. To me, they really look like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on LSD, but the name is GWAR. And wherever they perform, thousands of kids flock to their concerts hoping to be dragged on stage and sprayed with blood. I mean, the whole thing, I don't get it. Anyhow, they have a new videotape and an album called Scum Dogs. Here's one I'm going to win again. Scum Dogs of the Universe. Thank God it's out. Will you please welcome GWAR?
Oh my God, they're here. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got them. They're ours. We love them. They're warm, they're genuine, they're friendly. They're GWAR.
Well, yes.
Well, thank you very much.
And let me say, Abraham Lincoln, your show is very tremendous. I'm loving it extremely much, and so is my cuttlefish of Cthulhu.
Yeah.
We enjoy it, yes.
It's an exclusive. I've never interviewed
from the
one.
waist up like Elvis.
Now, guys, what do you think about other bands doing the same sorts of things as you?
Well, no other band could ever do the same sort of things as we, because, of course, we are immortal warriors who have been alive for at least 30 billion years. I mean, do I look like any human being you've ever seen in your entire life before? Beefcake, set him straight,
He looks a little bit like my manager, actually.
Well, you see, we influence all rock and roll music.
Of Barry Manilow, Liberace, or the Bee Gees, then you're going to hate GWAR. This latest American contribution to the world of popular music is a little more controversial, throwing buckets of fake blood over the audience and disemboweling fellow members of the band on stage. Some believe their act is gory, repulsive and infantile. They claim it's all harmless fun. Nevertheless, they've already been banned from one London theatre.
Spewing fluids, cartoon violence and pornography, and, well, let's just say that these guys go way over the top. Take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sleazy P. Martini, entrepreneur extraordinaire and discoverer of the most amazing, cataclysmic rock and roll event of the century. Ladies and gentlemen, this is GWAR.
My name is Odorous Urungus.
I am this executioner. I am Beefcake the Mighty, and I come in peace.
I am Flatus Maximus. I play guitar.
And I am Simenstra Hyman, and I have come to this planet to love you all to death.
My name is Sac, the Jaws of Death. That's B-A-L-S-A-C, with umlauts over the A's. I play guitar, and also act as the mouthpiece for the band.
You dare to address me without groveling on your hands and knees and ritually disemboweling yourself first?
Down, human!
Kill yourself! No!
Don't kill him yet. We need the publicity.
Oh, that's right.
If you are viewing this, you are probably already dead by now.
Eons ago, we were the members of an elite group of warriors from the other side of the galaxy. They were called the Scum Dogs of the Universe.
This mustache it's for you, Lady Liberty.
We owe your network our knowledge of the language, everything, between you and pro wrestling.
Total poofy hair bands with a gosh darn hairspray. They put a hole in my roof. The ozone, that is, in Antarctica. They are irresponsible. They must be destroyed.
total cornflakes. I watch Jane Pauley, and I look like this, okay?
Come on, let's go to the nearest Burger King.
Bye, you guys! Song about our favorite 14th century Wallachian, vampiric, homosexual, necrophobic, bestial butt lover that I love so much, Vlad, the anal impaler. Take a dive.
Beefcake the Mighty, he played that which you call the bass.
Right.
He
is in fact known to have invented music by stretching the dinosaurs' entrails across the Grand Canyon millions of years ago and plucking them. guitarist, not named after a famous French poet, but called Balsac. Anyways.
The Jaws of Death.
Yes. And who else?
Our camp, the group's guitarist Balsac has announced that he's leaving the band to devote some time to his just-born son, Small Sac, who he says has already been weaned off high-octane gasoline and is now feeding on solid radioactive waste. Congratulations.
So, Flatus Maximus, he attributes his explosive guitar style to a strict diet of vegetarians.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Going on in your concert, you throw blood out at the audience, right? You throw dismembered limbs in theory, right? This all goes on during the concerts, right?
Yes.
What is your philosophy behind all this?
Well, basically, we view the human race as scum. We are indeed from another planet, you know, and human beings we see as food, dogs so much, to be destroyed on stage en masse.
Right.
They do not dislike this, rather they throw themselves gleefully into the jaws of death.
Yes, yes.
Right. Let us feast upon this wondrous torment that freezing has got for us.
I want the white meat! Get thee behind me!
I've been stealing your baby. Grab the kid and then baby, I'll suck out his brain. Those kids, they make me feel almost hard. Go get one from the graveyard. I'm touching myself. The name of the song, I will sing me. I will sing me. I will sing me. I will sing me.
Have you seen me?
GWAR, the ultimate barbarian rock spectacle, is on tour. Soon they're coming to your town. And now MTV is running a GWAR-sized contest. Send in your postcards today and you could win the chance to sacrifice your daughter to GWAR.
Well, I wonder who that could be.
Guess who saved me? It's GWAR! We've come for your daughter.
We've never won anything before.
Where's the girl?
She's upstairs, follow me! But then she says, and then I'm like...
Your whole family will be picked up in a limo and driven to GWAR's show. There you'll be the toast of the evening as your very own flesh and blood is honored on stage. And we'll even throw in 3 commemorative t-shirts your family will cherish for years. So send your postcards today. And who knows, your little darling might end up as...
GWAR food!
Stupid, human scum you're talking about, who don't understand our true sensitive sides.
Yes, they don't have a grasp because they're such wallowing maggotry, you know, they can't comprehend. And it makes it hard for artful genius to truly develop, you know.
Well, I understand that, you know, I really do.
We need to find someplace closer. We've been going way too long. Police the fog. Try to find a cooler. Police the fog.
Of these people, these are very, very subtle and very sensitive guys.
We are artists, you know, and we are often mistaken for bloodthirsty barbarian mutant killers and marauders, which is true, but we are also artists. I mean, look at my countenance.
Oh, isn't that cute? You've got like a soft little underbelly there.
Yes, I call it my clit chin.
Right, it's another music cue. Ladies and gentlemen, that just about wraps up the show. Boy.
Of GWAR is, of course, we are artful geniuses, and we only want to share our brilliance with the British public. Of course, your government and in particular your National Guard has other ideas, but we shall crush them as we have done so many times before.
Okay, well listen, for people who haven't seen GWAR, let's take a look at the video. What's the name of the song?
It's sort of a microcosm of the entire human condition, if you will.
Indeed.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Let me...
Driving in our never machine. Gonna stop us. Digging us
People of Earth, my name is Odorous Urungus, lead throat of the Antarctic metal-crazed mutants known as GWAR. We come to your world as despoilers. I have several proclamations. All buildings over 3 feet tall are to be flogged. All babies to town square. And someone, please, find something to get rid of this scabby eczema itch on my posterior.
Britain has a proud history of many plagues, fires, and other mass murders and destructions. We think it is high time Britain was burned again. And of course, we're just the people to do it. You've graduated on a fine scale of carnage over the years. I think you're ready for GWAR. Do you think you're ready for GWAR? Do you think they're ready for GWAR, Sexy?
I think that a lot of them have jelly in the belly.
Yeah.
Guess who's in town?
Who?
GWAR.
No way.
Yes way. Yeah, they're heading to your movie studio. I'm getting ready to go there. You wanna go?
Yeah.
Oh, my dead Bucky's gonna go hang out with some dirty, filthy, stinking rock and roll band.
I'd buy that for $1.
Fuck you, Ma.
Hit her with the skateboard.
I'd buy that for $1.
I think you better kill her. She might tell your dad.
You better kill her. Or she'll tell my dad.
Here, use this.
Cool.
Hey, wasn't that a wacky, laugh-packed, hijinks comedy right? You're watching Channel 25 Cable TV.
Do you worry about music at all?
Why, of course.
Why worry? We're wonderful.
Yes, we are. We don't even play the guitars, actually. Telekinetically, we manipulate the fretboards with our minds. You
Mind
see.
music.
But who writes your music? Do you have any involvement in that at all?
Well, indeed, we created the word music, the whole concept of unit. After we destroyed the dinosaurs, we stretched their gizzards. They crossed the Grand Canyon.
Plugging them lightly.
And Beefcake composed the first song ever, I believe.
That's right.
I write the songs.
That's right.
And this song is dedicated to you insufferable human filth. The sons, they smell your feet, they stink, you never take a bath. Your nose, it runs, you bust your buns, you always finish last. Say,
Of course, there is no mortal whose paltry attempts to imitate GWAR can carry on or be successful. We are the true artful geniuses of your time, and if you would just drop down your little knickers, so to speak, and accept us, then you would.
Sounds like a music cue to.
Seriously, yes. Seriously, as I take the whale songs, you humans will never know the joy of Whale City, deep beneath the Pacific waves. They enjoy my music there. Indeed, the more horror it brings you, the better I feel.
Well, you're right about that.
Musically, they could go a long way. Now, whether they get tripped up because of their act, you know, that's yet to be seen. There's a growing distaste with violent, gross, decadent acts. You see it popping up all the time. Mapplethorpe, the problem down on Main Street. It's a hot topic. You know, they say this decade is going to be the nervous 90s. People are going to be worried about the environment. They're going to be worried about schools. They're going to be worried about the economy. And one of the things they're already worried about is the content of TV shows, records, movies, things like that. And these guys are, in my opinion, deliberately testing the boundaries and reaping the benefits from it.
They're out on the edge. And the slave pit, their headquarters, is right here in Richmond. So, like it or not, folks, GWAR is a Richmond phenomenon. And, they're going to be heard from quite a bit more before the plug is finally pulled on them. I don't know, maybe they'll end up in jail. You know?
You know I'm totally flaccid. I'm just a limp, mega prick. You know I'm looking for a stupid white chick.
We like to think of it as playing. I'd like to think of it as a giant harvest of souls, so to speak. We have been coming back here to Richmond for many seasons now, attempting to slaughter all of you, but you are breeding so conspicuously that we cannot seem to kill all of you. We don't want to have to resort to neutron where we don't want to have to resort. We don't want to have to resort to using conventional weapons to destroy the entire human race. But we will if we have to. What camera is on me right now? Do you understand what I'm talking about? I'm talking about destroying the human. What is she pointing at? Sleazy! Sleazy, where the hell are you? Sleazy, I want some crack! Sleazy, hey. I want crack, LSD, and Nullo in one, you fool! We shall give you a shot of this, and we'll see how you like it. Keep around, give it to him in the butthole!
they claim it's a parody, but are they becoming what they parody? That's the question that a lot of people are asking. Is this joke really funny, or are a lot of people really buying into it? And the PMRC and groups like that will likely get after them on that point. That
Sexual innuendos in your act and sex.
Well, there's no innuendo.
There's nothing innuendo-less about it, you know?
I'm going to make you erupt if I could just get out of this tub.
do not draw any lines. You were asking about the lines between women or violence. They cross them all. You know, there's, you know, mock sex with goats and other animals, there's decapitations, every type of violence and depraved act known to man, you know, is performed in some form or another on a GWAR show.
It seemed to me this tape.
Oh, well, hey, all the gratuitous sex and violence your mother would never want you to see. I mean, guaranteed to have the PMRC beating your door down.
Mr. enslaved human race, get your hands off of my weenie. We have come back here to punish you.
Something tells
and entertain you, and make a few bucks.
Something tells me that you guys might run into a little censorship problem every now and then.
What about the PMRC?
What about the PMRC? Look, gaze upon this.
Well,
your camera sees, does it not? And Beefcake feels, does he not?
Well.
And I feel, and I touch. And I love, and my pimples explode.
People who can feel, there's not that.
No, that everywhere you look nowadays, you look on TV, you see people being run over by tanks, people being beaten by the police, people starving, new sexual diseases.
Famine.
Obviously, the human race is in love with self-destruction. We are only satisfying a consumer need.
That's right. Now. Supply and demand.
I'm Alterus, this is Beefcake the Mighty over here. One more mistake and your nipples shall be flayed.
Hey, that's something to look forward to.
Nipple flame?
No, thank you, no. Now listen, tell me, a lot of people in the office today were saying that you guys were Satanists and devil worshippers.
No!
Absolutely
I'm sorry.
Continually on this tour, we have been plagued by these accusations of satanic worship. Now, let me tell you a little something about your world. You see, Satan is a minor, third-rate demon at best. I found hell in a little sewer entrance below Cleveland in the United States.
Right.
I went down there and did some extremely nasty things to his bunghole. Now Satan worships me.
Well, wasn't that a laugh-packed hijink riot? Hey, Odorous Urungus here, taking off now, but I wanted to say that when it comes to sucking cock, San Francisco's the place for me. Hi there, people of San Francisco. This is Odorous Urungus talking to you through the miracle of technology. Just reminding you of your worthlessness, my extreme prejudice, and, of course, my infected testicles. Here we go with another big show. Take it away, guys.
Some very weird people from Virginia, USA. And all I can say is don't watch the next 5 minutes if you've got a weak stomach, and definitely don't go and see them at the Astoria on March the 29th. Here's GWAR.
Mommies, I've been stealing your babies. Gag bratting in maybe. Well, I'll suck out his brain. You know those dead kids, they're making me feel almost high. I go get one from the schoolyard. He bled like a stuck pig. I will save me. My bloated love knuckle, just like Fatty Arbuckle. I'm gay and I'm proud. That's right, faggot. And a corpse full of maggots. I wanna blow, come not faggot. God damn it, I'm horny!
you think?
You have been granted a privilege few humans have ever had, and the worth of your questions shall determine whether you live or die. Die. Sorry, that's just the way it is.
You better listen to
Where are you from? We are from the frozen wasteland of Antarctica! Though that is not our true home.
They can gore as far as they can take it. There's a band out of Antarctica. They make Alice Cooper look like Sesame Street. They call themselves GWAR.
Executioner. This is the gay Frank Sinatra belt of total world domination. That means, upon a whim, you will serve my every caprice.
Mother of your race. You see, many years ago, I protected my ultimate weapons, as you see. And Odorous Yorangus and the Sexecutioner and others were forced to sleep with the ape, and thus your race was created.
In more supposedly satanic news, Odorous Yorangus, lead singer of GWAR, the band from hell, or at least Antarctica, where they actually claim to hail from, will be in court in Charlotte, North Carolina next week to face obscenity charges filed after a GWAR concert in the heart of Jesse Helms country last month. How offensive could these art shock geezers actually be? Well, with Halloween upon us, you can now find out in the privacy of your own home with a new GWAR home video that's out this week called Live from Antarctica, an in-concert experience that goes like this.
There's other groups, religious groups and all that are very much against this type of thing.
Now, how would you compare what they do with what Two Live Crew does in terms of inviting trouble?
Well, as you said earlier, quoted from that article, makes Two Live Crew look like Mr. Rogers. Not only do they have the foul language, the graphic, violent sex, but they also have the visual stage show that brings across the very thing hits much harder.
So nothing we... Sex in your act.
What about sex?
In our act?
In your act.
Sex?
Yeah, and they say that there's a lot of sexual things going on in the act, and that's what makes it takes it into a whole different area that makes Two Live Crew look sweet.
Two Live who? Yes, I know what you're talking about, this Two Live spew and the guys who say the F word a lot.
Yes.
Well, I, for one, are really glad they got off, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not the sort of band you'd take your mother to see. GWAR, or perhaps they should be renamed GORE, have been variously described as offering a mix between the Sex Pistols and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Their stage show could easily carry a public health warning, offering mock mutilations and decapitations before the audience is showered with fake blood. Their tour of Britain ran into trouble when this article appeared in a national newspaper, saying the band should go home. The result has been several cancellations. When two of the group turned up at the Astoria today, they found the doors firmly shut. Instead, they granted me an interview in a nearby park. I asked about the mock blood and violence.
Odorous,
yes.
Your act has been described as obscene and disgusting. What do you say to that?
Very accurate, but you are wrong in one respect. It is not an act. This is real.
So what are you doing here in London then?
I don't know. Trying to have cannibalistic death orgy at what you would call a rock and roll hall. They won't let us do it, though. They're afraid we're going to harvest the minds of your young people and turn them against their parents into murderers.
Managers at the Astoria have refused to be interviewed about the cancellation. Westminster Council said they wrote to the theatre warning about the possible problems under licensing regulations.
I sent a copy of the newspaper article to the Astoria and asked for an assurance that our licence conditions would not be breached. I understand that the Astoria were unable to give that assurance and they have decided to cancel the concert.
And so it has fallen onto us to destroy GWAR once and for all. Through careful and lengthy interrogation of the so-called cuttlefish of Cthulhu, we have ascertained where GWAR's next appearance shall be. And gentlemen, as some of the most formidable instruments of our nation's wheel, the Morality Squad shall be there to greet them.
Weren't you arrested?
Joan, you really shouldn't have.
I'm sorry.
Nope.
Joan.
Strings, like my friend Laurence Olivier would tell me. Indeed. It's true in the human suburb of Charlotte, North Carolina. Thank you, Beefcake, for being here for me right now. Thank you very much. We have, or I used to have anyway, an object growing between my thighs that we call the cuttlefish of Cthulhu. Now, this aforementioned object was attached to my body, you know, and the police, they came to the show and they told me that, you know, I was trying to simulate a human penis. What an insult!
I mean, why would they need to, that's ridiculous.
So anyway,
they arrested you, not...
Well, they didn't arrest me so much as bribe me, take me back to the station house. You know, they said they wanted to do a bunch of confiscated crack with me. And hey, I love to party, you know, so... Went back to the station house. The next thing I knew, I was totally unconscious, and they had amputated the cuttlefish with a laser saw and buried it in a nuclear waste sludge pile. And,
It's tragic.
Yes, the Charlotte police was holding the cuttlefish for some time. Tipper Gore was holding it for a while, but they made her give it back.
They ought not be on the TV. They ought not be living.
Mm-hmm.
That's my opinion.
All right, well...
Think of this outrageous rock troop from the Antarctica.
Well, I'll tell you right away, I think it's a bunch of obscene filth. And it does nothing for me except for get my gander a goosing. And if I see him one more time on the streets, then I'm going to let loose with my billy club. And it's a goddamn shame that no one in this country carries weapons. Because if they had sidearms, things like this wouldn't be allowed to happen. I can tell you that right now.
around in a stupor. Sleazy, I can't do the show. I'm hanging out backstage. I'm in a homicidal rage. Signed $1 million contract. I puked on every page. Slaughtered half the crew 'cause they ate my daily trade. Oh baby, hey, I said I'd do the show and I canceled anyway. You were a roadkill, baby. Till I scraped you in my arms. Just another one of flapping on the old tacky vibe. So baby, how the wheels keep rolling and another milepost gone. All along the road behind. Oh, can't you hear me calling? Just like the sad whale song. I'm on that road behind. Well, there you have it, baby. I'm just a sensitive guy. You know I snuffed 1 million plants, but I still found time to cry. Because there's more to life than making other people die. Like a little bloody tear, baby, running out my dirty little eye. And some things, baby, they don't make no sense. Doesn't really matter if it burns your parents. You're a roadkill, baby. I screamed you in my arms. Another wild flapping on the old tacky vibe. So baby, baby, quit your crying, put the clown bridges on. How the wheels keep rolling and another milepost gone. All along on the road behind. Oh, can't you hear me calling? Just like the sad whale song. I'm on that road behind. Oh yeah. How the wheels keep rolling and another milepost gone. All along on the road behind. Oh, can't you hear me calling? Just like the sad whale song. I'm on that road behind. How the wheels keep rolling and another milepost gone. All along on the road behind. Where the wheels keep rolling and another signpost gone. Baby, can't you hear me calling? Like a sad whale song. Like a sad whale song. Sad whale, baby.
He had a big, enormous robot arm. What was it? What?
Wait.
What's the matter?
Wait.
What?
I know. Techno-destructum.
So you dare to mention my name again?
I did not mention it.
Once again we meet, Executioner. You know that you cannot defeat me. Come on, give me one right here. You can do better than that. Hit me again, I dare you. Not good enough. Where's GWAR? Where are your masters? I know they're here. I came from far beyond Uranus, buddy, to find GWAR. And I'm here. I know they're here. I know they're gonna be here. And I'm here to kill them. Where are they?
Yeah, but they're not here tonight. They're here next week. Check your TV guide. I mean, they're not going to be here tonight.
You are. This time, you will be destroyed once and for all. I've chased you all over the galaxy, all over the planet. And if it has to be here, then so shall it be. The final showdown.
On here last week, he came in, he was asking about you guys. He said, you know, I want to see GWAR, I have to see GWAR. Now, what was his name? He was standing right here and
No, don't say his name.
You can't say his name.
His listening devices are everywhere. If he hears you, he'll come.
Oh, I see. Oh, all right. Okay, well, I won't say it then.
That was close.
What? What?
I hate to interrupt you, but we're having the Tomb of Talk here. Skeeter, do you have... I'm sorry, but has Techno Destructo been on the show yet?
Gruesome. So nice to invite me to be on your television show at last. And now, GWAR, I've got you cornered. You can't escape me.
What do you think they're going to do about...
I'm going to eat your brain.
Leave me alone, you mechanical monster! Don't hurt my body! Don't hurt my body!
Can you tell us something about the kind of person that would actually pay money to see your show?
Well, I'll take that one if you don't mind. Mr. Sajak, I think that the kind of person who pays to come see GWAR is a person who realizes that their life is basically over. They realize that there's no other door to turn to except the door that, of course, swings wide open into the wonderful world of death, misery.
Shit, you are living it. You deserve no less than death. Time for death is to the left. I'm gonna smack my chin till I'm gone unleft.
Techno Destructo! How many times must I teach you?
No!
I'm now Destructo's fucking.
That's right. Once again, I have defeated GWAR. Techno Destructo.
Techno Destructo, have you never heard of shame syndrome?
There's no sun, just a human slum. Eaters and the people act really dumb. Lions with the eyes, guys with the thighs. Keeping a watch on Bill goes pies. Time for death is to the left. I'm gonna smack my chin till I've got unclamped. Time for death is to the left. I'm gonna break your world. Gonna break your world.
Woo-wee! I'm stunned. Those crazy GWAR guys, they're too much. I can't take it. It's wacky, it's beyond wacky, it's whacked. Ha 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 ha! And you're watching Channel 25!
Now, one of these humans who has been tossing around these accusations about our Satanism is this Reverend David Carr. And, you know, I am a big fan of Tom Jones.
Yeah.
And I believe that
Who
the
isn't?
last time... Tom Jones
Yeah.
is wonderful, right? He's the king. The last time I went to see the king, I saw someone... I'm not going to say it was him, but he looked an awful lot like Mr. David Carr, and he was collecting the knickers, dressed as a woman, off the stage that these old Bettys were tossing up at Tom, sniffing them, and then burning them in a ritualistic praise to Satan. I don't know what this world is coming to.
Shame, shame, shame. Can you feel it on your TV set? Get closer to feel the vibe of the...
I think you're brilliant. I think you're terrific. But I think it worries me that somebody somewhere's going to watch you guys and say, okay, that's what we do.
Well, let them join the army or something. There's plenty of outlets for that.
They can be policemen or something.
Yes, they can do that.
But I think you're funny. I think you're bright. A pleasure talking to you. Please come back anytime you're in the neighborhood. Just drop in. And we'll be right back with Stephanie Powell.
They're paying good money to buy this album and to see the show, the Flood Zone show. I'm sure will be packed. The last time they played there, you couldn't get in the place. So whether people like them or not, GWAR is out there, and they may not be on this show again, but they are out there where you can pay $10 or $15 to see the show. We want to thank Mark.
London on June the 13th. For the time being, though, they're content to rehearse their stage act for the benefit of the general public.
Friend, they run away. They run from me. Friend.
Dear, oh dear, and you should have seen the bits we cut out.
Despite the English government and their stuffy little nose-blowing sessions they have.
Well, that's basically it. We are at GWAR, World War I and World War III. Thank you very much for coming on, GWAR.
We love you. Thank you
I love
very
you
much.
too.
And now let me give you a gift.
Oh, thank you so much.
Huh? What? This just in. A giant 400-foot tall Tyrannosaurus Rex has just crushed a trailer park and is headed for the city center. I mean, come on! Game over, man. I'm checking out of here. I'm sorry. No, please, don't try to stop me. This thing is loaded. I'm sorry, Marge.
And you must die. He swats the step
Viacom, Channel 25, Odorous, Urungus, and GWAR, the favorite fucking motherfucker in the entire goddamn universe.